So we have these nasty fuckers, these diabolical celestial dragons, who is wishing a slow, painful death upon the Davy clan, right? I'm talking about they want to completely delete the whole entire bloodline. In the midst of that, we see Saturn complimenting Garland for finding the Davy clan, or a few of the bloodline of the Davy clan, which is Teach and Olga. While all this is going on, we see Shanks and Shamrock's mother in her last dying breath asking Dragon to take care of the child so that they don't grow up in a very horrible place like what's happening right now. As for Dragon, without question, he gladly take care of the two kids, to try to protect them, or to try to escape with them so that they can have a better type of living, as we see the mom has passed away. Meanwhile, that's going on. They're starting the hunt of a bunch of rare rabbits, specifically when it comes to these 13 super rare ones, where one out of the 13 is 10,000 points. And they are starting to begin the massive hunt, killing, having a complete killing spree when it comes to anybody that is captured within God Valley. We see motherfuckers running for their lives. They're trying to hide their wives, hide the kids. But these celestial dragons and some of the holy knights, or the god knights, or whatever family member they are, just on here on a fucking frolicking killing spree. And we got people out here spectating and abetting when it comes to certain family members, like the Garland family or the Figureland family are out here getting a fuck ton of points, but these Manmayer or Gunko's family and some other families are right on his tail, just out here making bets on killing sprees and shit. As we see Gunko, and apparently we just find out a new title where she is God Steel, and the House of Manmayer Saint Gunko. Not to mention, Summers is also in this joint, and Summers ruthless as fuck, killing a fucking kid without a flying fuck to give. And in the midst of all this, we're just seeing Dragon looking at this shit in utter fucking horror. But into the side of his eyes, he's seeing a bunch of people still having hope, which is Kuma, Ginny, and Ivankov. But he sees that this Celestial Dragon is ready to cap them off, because he is realizing that one of the few rare ones, Kuma, is worth 10,000 points. And Dragon couldn't have that, so what Dragon did, he shot the Celestial Dragon with a fucking tranquilizer dart, completely stopping the overall massacre of Kuma, Ivankov, and so on and so forth. While that's going on, a huge explosion is upon a certain part of the island, and the Celestial Dragons are looking at this shit confused as fuck, only to find out that it was the fucking Rocks Pirates that's pulling up. And might I say, they pulling up fucking deep, because not only that we have a bunch of the Rocks Pirates that we know, so we got Rocks, we got Whitebeard, Linlin, Kaido, John. We also now get to see Silver Axe and Barbell that are in the fucking fray, Stussy, and all the others, right? They say, hey, listen, Shaki's on this bitch, and we also have a lot of treasure and devil fruits. So, hey, we know we not a functionable team, but just for this day, we just gotta stick together and make sure we got the job done, alright? Meanwhile, some of these people like John, Kyo or Silver Axe, fucking Barbell, and what's his name, Shiki, they out here trying to fight for Shaki's love. Whitebeard say he doesn't give a fuck. He's just trying to gain a friend, or try to bring back a friend. But if she's digging it, he's also digging it. Some of these women out here being pygmies, and Kaido just want a devil fruit. That's just the summary of this panel. As they rush in, wiping marine ships left and fucking right. All this shit happening, and Roger is just fucking running with the twin babies, Shanks and Shamrock and shit. And this is where we find out that not only Rocks is here, but also the Roger Pirates has also pulled up. And for them, they also kind of pulled up a little bit deep. I say a little bit because really the only heavy hitters here are fucking Roger, Rayleigh, and Gabon. That one back dude at the back right here looks like Bullet, even though he's not canon and it's not Bullet. Still, these are really the three main people. This is where fucking Garland was out here looking at this shit. I'm like, damn, time to wrap this shit the fuck up. and immediately pulls up his squad. So now we have a fresh new batch. Not really fresh new batch, we know of some of them, but like a good amount of new God's Knights that are fully revealed. So we have this fucking Yeti guy over here, we got this other girl that we gonna get to later on, and we got this baddie over here. You know, we got Summers, Garland, and then we see these two before in the Kuma flashback. But yeah, just a brand fresh, somewhat of fresh new batch of God Knight's character. As we see a wide scan of just ships surrounding fucking God Valley. So meanwhile, the Rocks and Roger pirates are out here dicing up the fucking Marines. Out of nowhere, we just see a hand with a cannonball. We already know who the fuck that is. As we see my boy Garp out here throwing that shit, because he was not gonna sit there and watch these pirates dice up his fucking men as a huge explosion comes about. Rocks and Roger is out here looking at the back. Meanwhile that's happening, we see the fucking soldiers gracefully crying and shit, because they know the Vice Admiral Garp the Fist and his fleet are here to save the fucking day. And that is it for this specific chapter. And for a starter coming back now, I at least give this a 9.9, or at least at this point probably a 10 out of 10. And I like to say it's good to be back making content after a 3-week fucking hiatus or some shit. I'll catch y'all very soon, because right after this I'm going to do chapter 1161, so stay tuned for that.